So as you can see, the fish tank is gone. So welcome to day 16. I'm gonna say it's day 16. Goodness knows what day it is at the minute. I'm too happy with the fact that I don't have a fish tank anymore, and I have an IKEA delivery coming on Saturday, so I can put a desk in its place. So yeah, the fish tank was collected a little while ago, and I'm always a bit nervous about putting my address with people that I don't know. You never quite know who you're gonna have turn up on your doorstep when you give your address out on Facebook Marketplace. So I'm always armed with a toothbrush. Never underestimate an angry woman with a toothbrush. So other than defending my property with a toothbrush, I don't really have many other plans for today. It's a really grim old day. We've got weather warnings for thunder in the forecast, so I don't think it's a great idea to be doing a long trip, and without meaning to be too personal, I've also got another UTI. I say another, I've had quite a few since I had a tick bite last September, and this will be the third since September that I've had, so it just means that I'm not going to want to be going too far from civilization, or yeah, all I say is it just means you pee more often, and I don't really want to be doing wild weeds all day. So I think a bit of self-care. I need to go and get a prescription again anyway, so goodness knows what's gonna happen with the rest of the day. I mean, I'm just pretty happy that progress has been made with the corner of my flat where I can put a desk in, but I am going to get out, so I might as well utilise the fact that I'm out. So yeah, your guess is as good as mine of where I'll end up. But hopefully not moping in my flat, and yeah, make the most of what we have today, hey? Well, hello everybody. I am back in my favourite spot, and I have been in glorious sunshine for the last, I don't know, hour or so, whilst I've been doing errands in town, collecting my antibiotics, and I did check the weather forecast. There are thunderstorms still predicted, but there wasn't anything on the lightning app, so I was very hopeful. However, I am walking down, I don't know if it looks like glorious sunshine here, but you turn around and look over the valley. I mean, that looks pretty angry. I mean, is it blowing this way? Kind of. So I might be getting a bit wet. Hopefully not struck by lightning. If it does look like it's getting bad and I can see thunder coming, I can hibernate in the pub. However, if it's just a bit of rain, I'll ride it out, just because, hey, it's summer. Sometimes it's not whether you get wet, it's how quickly you can dry off, and it's a nice day even if it rains. Oh, it's so nice, bit of wind upon my face. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling quite sorry for myself today. I really want some cake. However, I've been good. I've decided, nope. What I really want is a huge salad with croutons and at least 4 different types of leaves, and blimey, I'm gonna get soaked, I think. Okay. I will keep dreaming about salad and hope for the best. Gosh, that really is blowing up the Severn Valley. Eek, I wouldn't want to be under that lot. Hopefully it's going by, but we shall soon find out. So what I have since discovered watching this weather is it's not blowing up the Severn Valley, it's blowing across it. And whatever was at that Melbourne's, those downpours are heading directly for me. I have an opportunity to get a bus home if I leave pretty much now. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what happened after I got a tick bite, because the frequent UTIs that I've been having since, I say frequent, 3, have been happening since I got the tick bite, and I don't have Lyme disease, that was ruled out. I got treated for all of that. So I got bitten by a tick when I was on holiday, and it had stayed on me for about 12 hours overnight in bed. I hadn't seen it, I wasn't expecting one. They are quite rare in the area that I was going at, so it was a bit of a surprise to wake up and go, oh hello, a little friend next to my ankle. And yeah, it really bit me, and I got a localized infection. It looked funky pretty much within a few days, and I was so unwell. Yeah, looking back, I had headaches, I was chilled one minute, hot the next, I was peeing blood, not masses, not in a way that I was like, but I was unwell enough to know that, do I need to go to A&E? It was that kind of borderline of, I need medical help, and I was a bit muddled, I was peeing a lot in the night, and so basically whatever bug this tick gave me, it got me good. And I don't think it was Lyme disease, but I've since discovered there's lots of other bugs that you can get, and so I think I've got something else that's irritating my bladder, so I'm just keeping an eye on that and monitoring it. I don't think there's an awful lot I can do about it. I mean, I'm on another set of antibiotics, so watch this space. But all I'll say is you've got the usual tick stuff that you'll be told about, you know, look out for the bullseye, and yeah, I will show you a picture of the wound that I had. It was, I mean, I took it on my phone and it was quite dark, but you get the picture. And I think the picture was after maybe in 3-4 days of antibiotics, so it wasn't even, you know, straight away. So yeah, and look at this blowing in. I don't like this. I really ought to get my bum in gear. What time is it? Because I don't want to miss this bus really. Yeah, it's time for us to go, people. So we'll continue talking as I'm walking up the hill. How about that? Yeah, so when I was bitten by this tick, it was pretty grim, and I also at the same time was bitten by a load of mosquitoes. It was a really bad year for mosquitoes, and so I get something called skeeter syndrome. So all of the mosquito bites, I had about 14 of them, something like that. They'd all made my they went hard, the lumps. They swell up about this big, and they form like mini areas of cellulitis. It's not pleasant. My body just does not like being bitten by anything, and so I knew this bite on my ankle was a bit different. So I was given antibiotics, 1 gram 3 times a day. It completely obliterated my poor stomach. So I did a lot of spending time trying to look after my gut, which it definitely was fine. It is likely that I had a bit of a ME flare up after that. Wouldn't be surprised if that was the cause of some of my ME type symptoms. However, yeah, I mean, there's not really much else to say about being bitten by a tick other than would not recommend. Ruined my whole holiday, and yeah, do get checked out. I think the usual tips, if you get bitten by a tick, you're looking for that bullseye wound, as everyone mentions, but don't be surprised if you get some other funky thing alongside it as well, because they don't discriminate. They will carry all sorts of germs and bugs. Oh bye. We'll do a race. Let's see if I can get up the top of here before that gets me. It is blowing more towards that direction, but still, I don't fancy. Why would I choose to get soaking wet when I can choose to get a bus back, get a piece of cake and go home? So why make a challenge when I'm clearly already haggard and a little bit jaded and all infectioned up? No wonder I've been sleeping a lot the last few days. So yes, here's hoping this infection passes quick and I can just enjoy life a bit more. Don't have to run to the toilets every 3 seconds. Oh, look at that. It's a big bird. Is that a kestrel? That's so close. Oh wow. I'm sure kestrels hover like that. That's such an elegant thing. Look at it go. What a pretty thing. You're not going to find anything there, love. Just sheep. Although I bet if there was anything exciting, she'd find it. Oh, and she's gone. Anyways, easily distracted am I. Here's hoping. What's the time? It's been nice talking to you as I've been walking up this hill, because it has distracted from this hill. So thank you very much, community of YouTube. I'm Marathon. I think I will bid you goodbye, and I don't even know if any of that rambling was helpful with ticks. Just be aware, it's not just the obvious, and make sure you get checked out if you have any symptoms, especially flu-like symptoms. I knew I was bit by something exciting because I had a raging temperature and I was not well. At the end of the day, you should not be peeing blood or having a raging temperature. Common sense, really. So get checked out and try and not get a tick bite in the first place. If you know, uh-oh, what is going on with the sheep? They're not happy. I don't like this. I hope they're not sensing storms. That's bonkers. They've all just gone absolutely mad. Well, this has been one of the waffly-est vlogs, I think, of the season so far. I think I will leave it at that, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully with just a bit more focus and not so weather checking. Cheerio. So I'm just in time for the bus and it's just started to rain, so good timing.